struggle for Kenya, I be Kenyan, no. If my sister they struggle for Nigeria, I be Nigerian, no. If my brother they struggle for Somalia, I be Somalian, no. If my sister they struggle for Romania, I be Romanian, no. Oh, I be human being, oh, I be human being, oh, I be human being, oh, just like you. Oh, I be human being, oh, I be human being.
Hello,
oh, I be human being, oh.
My name is Emmanuel Owusu, popularly known as Wanlov Da Kubolor. I'm half of a gospel porn group known as the FOKN Boys. I was born in Romania in 1980, and my father studied petrochemical engineering in Ploiești, Romania, a city known to be the first in Europe to have street lights and the first city in Europe to drill for oil. Kwame Nkrumah sent my father and many students to study petroleum because Kwame Nkrumah knew Ghana had oil already. And he didn't want us to touch the oil until the Ghanaian could handle it from drilling all the way to the final product. That is why now, because we are not well equipped to handle the oil, we have invited foreigners to come in. Before I turned 1, which is 81, we moved to Ghana. And in Accra, we lived in about 6 to 7 places since from my childhood. Little Legon, Dansoman Petroleum Flats at Control Market, then Mile 7 at Chimota, then Latebi Okoshi Zoti Clinic, then Asalam Down, then Dome Taifa First Stop, then Ashongman, then Joulu. Now I'm living in Kotobabi. I think from here I'll be going to Ibri. I grew up in Ghana. I went to Tiny Tots, and then from Tiny Tots I went to Northridge Lyceum. In class 4 I got in trouble, and I think they moved me to Christ the King because I slapped Yasantua and Jerry John Rollins' daughter because we were playing Ludo and she was hanging Christmas decorations and said she wants us to move our Ludo game. She wanted to climb on our table, and I told her to wait, and she didn't want to wait, so she kicked the game. So I pulled her leg, she sat on the table, I gave her a cool slap, and then I started crying to pretend she was the one who hurt me. So they moved me to Christ the King because Christ the King likes students who have been sacked from other schools. And Christ the King, I used to go for confession because it was a Catholic school. I would make up fake sins. Things I haven't done, I would lie to the priest that, oh, yesterday I stole my sister's colors. Meanwhile, I hadn't done anything like that. So because the priest was making me feel like I need to have a sin or I'm sinning because I don't have a sin, I was making up fake sins. That's a quadruple sin. After Christ the King, I went to Adesadel College. As soon as I arrived there, the first name I was given was Oshin, because when I landed on the campus and the way my face was mobo, the students saw me as an orphan, so they called me Oshin. Then later on, sometime when I went to the bathhouse, I'll wrap the towel under my armpits. So another name I got was Abina Felicia. I started rapping there. My first raps, some guy helped me write them. His name was Salim. He was in a group called Taboo. And then I made other friends I was rapping with as the years went by. Mensa, Scooby Seller, also known as Fifi Seller. And around those times, people like JD, that did Alampine, and Mama Tutu, and there's so many guys around in those times also making sounds. We used to record at King Sounds. We would stand outside his shop and he would just point a microphone outside and he would be playing cassette beats and we rapping it, recording it on another cassette. When I finished at this school, I was aimless for some time. I went to Texas on an exchange program. I went to attend some high school there for 6 months. And over there, I started getting, to know the American life, and I wrote my SATs. So I went back to America to do college. I was studying computer science and business administration. But after a year and a half, my father's money finished. I didn't have a way to work. I didn't have a social security number. So I didn't drop out of college, directly. What happened is I got arrested because I was going to get a job as a DJ, and on the way to go and braid my hair, to go for my job, I was on a motorbike, police stopped me, I didn't stop. It became a high-speed chase. It lasted for like 3 to 5 minutes. Helicopter, police motors, 3 local county sheriffs. was a whole Hollywood scene. And I went to jail for about 2-3 weeks. So when I came out, I had to sell the bike to pay the lawyers, do community service. So my schooling just spoiled. And I tried to do some music school, but that one too, they kicked me out because they said they enrolled me by accident because I was out of status as an immigrant. My status was illegal. So I just lived in America doing Sakawa, internet fraud. That's how I survived from 2001 to 2005-06. We're just surviving on scams, credit card and those things. Because Charlie, that was the only thing we knew. That was the only way I could make my money at that time. I wasn't that creative, imaginative. And music was just a hobby till 2004, where I met J.Double Ambule in Los Angeles. He started training me with how to use live band, and also another guy called Marwan Mograbi. He also trained me with instruments, Gome, Kushka, and the rest. So I started playing live music, formed a band. Then I had my first child, my son, Obi, Abon Sampos in 2006. And all that time I'd been trying to come back to Ghana, but I couldn't because I'd been arrested by immigration and I couldn't leave the country till they themselves deported me. It was very strange. So finally in 2007, I finished my album Green Card. They said I'm moving back to Ghana. And I came to Ghana. In the interim, 2006, 2007, I'd also reunited with Mensa since at Disco Times. And we had started recording. So by 2008, as I was now living in Ghana with my band and stuff, me and Mensa formed FOKN Boys.
Obama. Like we dream, oh. The things we dey work for, fight for, live for, die for. Chalebi, oh. One house on the mountain, house in the city, and one house by the sea, oh. We dey travel around the world, meeting lots of girls. Listen how the fans just they scream, oh. Oh, oh, Chale give me pincho, 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 pincho. Chale give me pincho, pincho, pincho.
And we created Cause of Money, the first ever pidgin musical, which has been taking us around the world since.
Still the share. My small paper, you the chair. Oh yeah, fefe. Oh yeah, chair. The soppy where we get. Poppy say you the sweat. My poppy the regret. Say if you give you vet. Tell you for jet. Wanna body wet. When the party self, no expect. Say we go take net. Big balls of kinked and bingo. Petty penguin, call am flamingo. Marukina then call am madingo. Fuck Peter, fuck puff.
Since then, I've been living in Ghana. I now have 5 children. One is Ghanaian, one is American, one is British, one is Danish, one is Japanese. I visit my children and try and, provide as best possible for them. And that's my story for now. This has been Moments with Wanlov Da Kubolor on InfoboxTV. More vim.
If my brother they struggle for France, then I'll be French too. If my sister they struggle for Mauritius, I'll be Mauritiano. If my brother they struggle for Ghana, I'll be Ghanaian. If my sister they struggle for Finland, we are finished.